That's right. The cavum of the septum pellucida. The cavum is a potential space between the two septa pellucida. If you're normal, there is no space. So that's why it's called a potential space. But if you have a vascular blowout and you get a hematoma in the area, the blood can force the two apart. Also, you can just have leakage of lymph. So if you see the space in an MRI, something is abnormal. Okay. Now, everything else here is, by the way, there's a lateral sulcus. These are only show a little bit of the basal nuclei. This is too high. Now let's look at the other side. Then we're going to go very substantially down when
I have
we
a question.
when we look at the other side. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
All right. So now that's open. So here's the dump a little fluid there. I think it's off. Now we're substantially lower. Okay. So now take a look at this. What's that?
Anterior horns. No, I'm sorry.
Can I see?
Is that the head?
Caudate.
Yeah, heads of caudate nuclei. So what's this whole thing?
Lentiform.
Yeah, lentiform. Now, when you get very low down, there isn't very much globus pallidus left. It's mainly putamen. Now, what is this? This is what this is best for over here. Correct. Now, what are those?
Folliculi?
Yeah, that's correct. Now, what is this in the middle over here? The vermis, that's right. Now, what are these? Yeah, cerebellar hemispheres, that's correct. Now, what do we have here?
Posterior.
Yeah, so here are about where the posterior horns and the inferior horns meet. So what is this? Hippocampus. The hippocampus has an L shape. So in a horizontal, the part that projects upward can be seen in some sections.
Wait, can you point out the hippocampus again?
Yeah. It shows better in the horizontals, though. I mean, the coronals, I should say. So the part that goes from A to P gets cut again and again in coronals, but you can see some part of the vertical part of the hippocampus as well. Okay, so that's that. That's it on this one. These, of course, are anterior horns over here of the lateral ventricles. Now, I will flip this again, and then we'll put fluid in it. Okay, so that, yeah, it is, yeah. This one barely makes it into the Petri dish. This is a use for these dishes that Petri never thought of. What are Petri dishes used for mainly? Yeah, that's right.
I think you guys, you need better lids.